Okay, good evening, everybody. It is Sunday, the 14th of February, so happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And tonight, you've got myself, Danny Wells, Regional Vice President and Arbonne International Consultant Training on how to help your new consultant get started. And we also have a training by District Manager in Qualification, Hayley Staff, on the Aromassentials range. Yay! So just before we start, just a couple of housekeeping dates. So we've got Melton Mowbray area training is tomorrow night. So once a month we have area training where we all come together. It's at mine and Ian's house. If you need the address, just let me know. And that's tomorrow night, 7 till 9. Just drop in if you want to come in. We just have a little bit of a social, a little bit of training and a bit of a get together. And then we've got on Monday, the 7th of March, we've got our nation training. So this is where all of the regions come together and do our big region training and recognition. And that's at the Syson Binol Hotel in Melton Mowbray. On Sunday, March the 13th, we've got our Leadership Academy. So that is what you must save the date for that. That is huge. Not only is that huge for our entire team, it's our first one. It's our first international team Leadership Academy. So Sunday, March the 13th, you must block that date out because that's going to be massive. And the tickets for that are £25 and they will go on sale towards the end of February. And that's a full day in Kettering, Northampton. And then we've also got on the 27th of this month, a product training event put on by Executive Regional Vice President Zoe Allen, and that's in Barradon, 9 till 1 p.m. And you can take your children to that. And then we've got Stamford area training, which is on Saturday the 20th at 10 a.m. So anybody in the Stamford area, that's your area training. And also on Saturday the 20th, we've got District Manager training as well. Does leadership include food? It includes a shake, a nutrition bar and a fizz stick. So you'll have to bring some snacks if you want to eat more than that. And Bourne area training is on the 20th as well. Okay. And also the £60 voucher that Arbonne have put out there for anybody that puts in an order today or yesterday ends at midnight tonight. So if you want that £60 voucher, make sure that your order for yourself and your clients' orders goes in before midnight tonight. I've done mine. I've got that on there. So I'm excited for that. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of training on how to get your new consultant started. So this is something that I get asked quite a lot. And to be honest, when I first used to sponsor people, and me and Jane, we laugh about this. We'd sponsor somebody into the business, and what we'd do is we'd say, great, welcome to the team. We'd pop a little post on the team page and we'd give them a book and we'd say, right, see you at region training. It's once a month. Good luck. And that was basically it. And it was no wonder that people weren't actually like set up for success because none of us knew what we were doing. So 18 months later, I'd like to say that I do know a little bit more about what I'm doing now. And because I have found a way to set people up for success, I have actually made a document of exactly what I do to help somebody set them up. And it's called the top 10 to-dos, or you can call it the top 10 things to do. And I've got one printed out here so I can go through it. And I've also loaded the file to the Wells page, the Allen page and the McCarthy page. So if you want one for yourself, they've all been loaded today so you can get hold of those. So when I sponsor somebody, the first thing I would do is announce them into the team page. So I'd pop a little photo on of me and them, or if I'm not able to, of just them, and welcome them into the page and just write a little bit about them because we are a team. We do link arms and we do work together. So it's really nice to make sure that you do welcome them in and they feel that they are welcomed in. And when you see somebody get welcomed into the team, pop a little note on there to say welcome, hello, congratulations, brilliant choice, as everybody does. I see that go on daily and it's lovely to see the team camaraderie going on. And then the next thing I do is I send them a welcome email. And in the welcome email, I'm just going to share my screen on here just to show you because I make it really simple. I've got a folder here called Welcome to the Team. I'll just drag it over a little bit. Welcome to the Team. I click into that, and in my Welcome to the Team email, I have 2 attachments that I'd attach to the email. Oh, sorry, now my laptop's picking up. The 2 attachments are the Hetty Gifford new business plan, which is about 20 pages. So the business plan that the new consultant would print off and fill in. And the second attachment is Hetty Gifford's activity binder. There we go. The activity binder is about 60 pages, but it is literally like a Bible for us as consultants. And I'll say to the new consultant, this is 60 pages. I don't expect you to sit and read through this tonight and have it done by tomorrow, but use it as a guide to flick back to, because you will constantly, when you're working your business, be wanting to flick back and refer to things. And it's the activity binder that you're going to want to refer back to. So those are the two attachments that I add in. And then I will usually add in a calendar as well, which I've got printed out. So I'll show you that in a moment. The third thing in this welcome to the team email box I've got is the welcome to the team email, which I use as a template. So I would copy that, paste it into the email and just change it per person. So if I was welcoming, say, Hayley into the team, I'd put welcome to the team, Hayley, and I would just write a little bit about her so that I've got that template always. I send that off to the new consultant and I tag in the upline so that they can see the support they've got. So I tag in myself, my sponsor Emma Dickinson, her sponsor Laura Leggett, her sponsor Zoe Allen, and her sponsor Fiona. So I tag in everybody so that that person can be welcomed into the team. My upline know exactly who started their business, who they've been sponsored by, and it's just, again, it's just a really nice way to sponsor people in. The calendar I've got printed out here. It will vary from area to area, but this is my Melton one. If somebody was living in Stamford, I'd send them the Stamford one, but this is pretty much what I'm used most of the time. So because people that are starting their business locally to me need this calendar. People that I've sponsored in London, like Stacey, I would connect them with the calendars that go on in London. So it's just thinking about where they live and connecting them. And then we go through the top 10 things to do. So once I've done that, I've welcomed them into the team page and I've sent them their welcome email. So the first thing we do, number one, is explore the Arbonne website. Now these 10 things I try to get done in the first 7 days, but obviously it does depend on your availability and your new consultant's availability. But number one, explore the Arbonne website. So what I would do is I'd meet up with the new consultant maybe the next day after they've started their business, or meet up on Zoom, or whenever we can book it in, and I will show them around the Arbonne website. I'll show them what the dashboard is, where the source is. I'll show them how to look at their team so that they know when they start building a team. I will show them the purchase with purchase, all those different things. And if they've not placed their order at this point and they want to, I'll help them do that so that they can work out what they want to order, what they want for their free gift. I always say that your free gift is worth up to 100 points, so maximize that. Go for the most expensive thing that you can do, which is usually Genius pads, and I highly recommend Genius pads. But if somebody can't use Genius pads because they're pregnant or breastfeeding, or they're just not interested in them, then I recommend the antioxidant immunity boost, or the RE9 cellular renewal mask, or the night cream, or they can obviously go for anything, but those are the things that I recommend. So number one, we go through the Arbonne website, and then once we've done that, we can tick that off the list. Okay, number two is we fill out their business plan. So their business plan is the Hetty Gifford's Google Drive document that I've sent in their email. So those two attachments, one of them is the business plan, and it's 20 pages, and we'll go through that. So they'll have printed it out, they'll have written out their why. It will say in it, who is your sponsor, who is your district manager, who's your area manager, who's your regional vice president. So we'll go through that, and I'll tell them about our upline and where we've sort of come from, if you like, and we'll go through the business plan. So that's number two, fill out the business plan. Ideally, it'd be great if you could do that the day they start the business or the day after, either in person or on Zoom. So that'd be ideal. If not, then as early as possible, really. Because, you know, we have got a business, so we do have to treat it like a business. If we haven't got a business plan, then we're treating it more like a hobby. So your business plan is really important, because then you're both on the same page. As the coach or the sponsor or the mentor, you're on the same page as your new consultant then. Number three, we make sure that we have a Zoom coaching session. So if the other two things, so going through the Arbonne website and going through the business plan, were done on Zoom, then you've already showed them how to use Zoom, and that's brilliant. But if you did those two things in person, it's absolutely essential that you show them and teach them how to use Zoom. So this is number three. Teach them how to use Zoom. Go through Zoom. Show them how to turn their video off, how to turn their, how to mute themselves, how to use chat. Show them how to screen share. Show them how to use Zoom. And while you're doing that, I've also written in number three, aim for strong start. So for those of you that aren't familiar with Strong Start, this is a program that Arbonne set up to enable anybody that starts their business to earn £700 worth of free product, and they receive gifts. So basically, in their first month, and when I say first month, Arbonne allow month 1 or 2 to count as the first month. So say Hayley started her business in February, her first month would be February or March. They allow the first month to be the first 2, okay? So they say if in the first month, the new consultant does 1,500 points, then they earn a free bag. If they do another load of points, which I think is 2,500, we can double check this, then they earn jewellery, and for men it's a grooming set. And then if they do another load of points, which I think in total is 7,500 in total, and this can be spread over 3 months, or they can do it all in 1 month, all in 2 months, or spread it over 3, then they earn both of that, the jewellery, the bag, and the whole RE9 kit, and a £400 voucher to spend back in their business. And I think to get the whole lot, they have to do the right amount of points, and they have to sponsor 3 consultants as well. So it's really great to aim for Strong Start. Even if they don't believe that their business can do that, still aim for it, because it's a fantastic thing to aim for. And if they hit it, then it means that they're setting their business up for massive momentum. So aim for Strong Start. So that's number 3. Teach them how to use Zoom and aim for Strong Start. Go through Strong Start. And while you're on Zoom, you can also go through their box that's arrived. So they've paid their £56, they get their box, and inside that box, they've got their catalogues, their samples, and they've got the Strong Start leaflet. So you can go through it then. And while you're doing that, they can show you all the other leaflets that they've had, and you can go through them and explain it all to them. So that's number 3, Zoom coaching session and aim for Strong Start. Ideally, if you could do that in like day 2 or 3, that'd be brilliant. Okay, number 4 is book launches. So you need to have your diary out, and you need to sit with your new consultant in person or on Zoom, and you need to book in as many dates as possible to officially open their business, to launch their business. Ideally, if you could book in like 8 different dates, that'd be fantastic in the first month, in the first 30 days. And some of those can be online launches, where it's just 20 minutes, half an hour, you're doing an online Discover Arbonne to launch their business. And some of them can be coffee and cake mornings. Some of them can be Friday night wine and nibble, Saturday night, anything like that. So as many dates as possible, because you are opening a business. And I always say to my new consultants, you have to think about your business like you're opening a nursery or a hairdresser's or a salon. You're going to invite every single person that you know to come to one of your official openings, one of your launches, because even if they're not interested in what your products are, or they're not interested in your business, in your marketing structure, they still need to know what you're doing, because you would go to your friend's opening if they were opening up a nursery for children if you didn't even have children, because you'd support your friend and you'd want to have a good understanding of what they're doing. Same if they were doing a dog walking business and you didn't have dogs, and they asked you to come to the official opening of their business, their dog walking business, you would still go to support them, because you want to have a good understanding. And then if you don't have dogs, you can say to friends that you do know that do have dogs, oh my gosh, my friend Hayley, she started a business. You would really benefit from knowing about it. So you need to book these launches in, and you need to invite as many people as possible to them. So that's number 4. And then number 5 is invite. So I've kind of gone over onto number 5 there. So number 5 is invite, and that's how to invite people to the launches. And on this document, there is attachments with links that show you how to make a phone call invite to invite friends and family, and how to speak to people and how to invite people. So they're all on that attachment. So now we're on to number 6, which is events. So while you've got your diary out and you've booked in all of your launches, you need to tell your new consultant about the events that we have. Now, all of our events are not compulsory at all. However, it is known that people that do regularly go to trainings, whether that's online or in person, they do tend to be more successful with their business, because they're soaking up more knowledge. Their energy is sort of bouncing around, and people feel that energy. People see the fun that they're having, and they are drawn and attracted to the fun. So make sure that they know that every year in the UK, we have a conference which is in Birmingham, and that's September every year. So that's in their diary. And every year we have a global training conference in April in Las Vegas. So make sure they know that and they understand what those global training conferences are. And then let them know that every month we have a region training event and recognition in their local area. And that's for us, for our team, that's the first Monday of every month. But for other teams, it might be on different days. So make sure that you tell them when the region training is each month and it's in their diary. And then weekly, we have our online training, which is on a Sunday night for us. Obviously, that can vary from team to team. So just make sure that they know those events. And if they've got that calendar, this is where you could go through the calendar with them and explain what everything is. So it's just having that communication and going through so that they understand what everything is. So that's number 6, that's events. So number 7 is personal development. So I am really, really big on this, that your business will only grow to the level that you grow at. So the best thing to do is to know more. And we can never know enough. The more we know, the better our business is going to be, the better we're going to be as a person. So I've written down in this document my top books for somebody starting their business. There are obviously hundreds of books that I love, but the ones to really, really help a new consultant start are Dare to Dream and Work to Win by Tom Barrett. And these are all in the document as well. So don't worry if you're not writing these down. I've got Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki. And then one of my favorites is the 45-second presentation by Don Failer, or that's also known as Own Your Life. And that's actually the book that I give to new consultants. It's a fantastic book that explains network marketing. Now, I know that with our business, we have direct sales and we have network marketing. So if I give somebody that book, I make sure that they understand that it only explains half of our business. But the half it does explain, the network marketing, is fantastic. It's a great way to understand network marketing. So I do give my new consultants that book. Another one is GoPro by Eric Worre. That's got the 7 skills that we need to master to move from being an amateur in our business to a professional. So 7 skills are vital to learn. And then I also really like The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And then one other thing is a CD. It's called Making the Shift by Darren Hardy again. And that's also free on YouTube. And that's actually linked into the welcome email as well. And then on this document, I've linked about 7 SoundCloud recordings that, in my opinion, are the best SoundCloud recordings to listen to in your first 7 days. Now, the people that I've sponsored recently, particularly Stacey, went through these in about 2 days. And she was just absolutely buzzing. And I was like, gosh, you're like on fire. What are you doing? She goes, well, I just did what you said. I just went through that document. And she goes, I listened to the SoundCloud you recommended and I just knew what I needed to know. So if you haven't already, listen to those, I think there's 7 there, recordings. You might find you've already heard some of them anyway, but go through them. They're all in the document, which is loaded on all the pages. So that's number 7, personal development. Okay, coming to the end. Number 8, do your launches. So now we're getting to the point, we're probably maybe 4, 5, 6 days into the new business. And now we want to do our launches. And on this attachment, on number 8, I've linked in some links that are how to do launches. So they're just on there. So your coach or your mentor will do them for you while you're there. That's number 8, do your launches. Number 9 is duplicate. So make sure your business isn't too fancy. I wouldn't try and change anything that your coach or your mentor, your sponsor doesn't tell you to do, because you want to keep it really, really simple. So duplicate, that's number 9. And then the last one, number 10, is take 1,000,000 trillion photos and videos, because you need to show other people how much fun you're having. People are attracted to fun. So they will see the fun you're having. They will be attracted to that. And secondly, because when you grow through the levels of promotion, there's 4 levels. And when you get to the 3rd level and you become a regional vice president, you will have a video made for you, a little montage of your journey from starting to reaching region. And you're going to want all of the bad photos, the photos from the beginning, all those photos where your hair looks awful, you've got spots, all those kind of things in your montage video. And then attached in it is some of my favorite region videos, so you can have a watch of those. So make sure you take loads of photos. So that's just my top 10 to-dos. And then I've just got a couple more tips before I hand it over to Hayley. So one of the things that I do is I speak to my new consultants every day if I can do. If I can't speak to them every day, it's at least every couple of days, because in the beginning it is really easy to feel nervous when you start your business. Very, very easy to feel nervous. So that's what our job is. We are a coach, we are a mentor. We should be speaking to our new consultants as much as possible, even if it's just a 5-minute conversation, just to make sure they're okay, to hear how they're getting on. And also we're building connections, we're building friendships. So if you're speaking to a new consultant as much as possible, you're going to build a lifelong friendship. And that's what makes this business successful. It's having lifelong friendships. Yes, we're business colleagues, but we have the lifelong friendship that keeps us going. So try and speak to your new consultant every day, if not every other day, even if it's just a quick phone call, just to see how they are. Breathe absolute belief into them. Sometimes when people start their businesses, they don't believe in themselves. And we know that they're amazing, but sometimes they don't have the belief in themselves. They worry. They think, I can't do this. I'm not confident. I'm not this. I don't know as much. We need to absolutely remind them all of the time that we believe in them. We believe that they can do this. We know that they're going to be amazing at this. So breathe belief into them. Pull out their confidence, have them do trainings, even if it's just a few minutes, so that they're building their confidence. One other thing that I do is I do once a week a team Zoom, and it's an hour, and it's the hour before this one, where all of my directs will come on and we'll just have a bit of a team huddle, and someone will train on a product, someone will train on one of Eric Worre's skills, and then we just have a good chat about how everybody's getting on. And it's nice because it's really relaxed, it's really informal, we have a giggle, and it's always the hour before our big team Zoom. So everybody's warmed up, ready for the training on this, and it just keeps us connected with each other. So those are a few of my top tips. And now I'm going to hand it over to Hayley, who actually started her business recently, and she trained on our weekly team huddle on Aromassentials, and it was amazing. It made everybody listening buy all of the ranges, and then I've seen her do this again since, and it is incredible. So I said to her tonight, I was like, please can you train Aromassentials, because it's so good. I know that we might go over time, and that's absolutely fine by me, but obviously if anybody needs to come off the Zoom, that's fine, but I'm not in a rush. So Hayley, if you want to introduce yourself, and if you want to add anything to how you've been set up with your business, because obviously I've set you up with exactly what I've just gone through. If you want to add anything, please do. And then I look forward to hearing your Aromassentials training.
Hi, everybody. Right, my name's Hayley. I have been running my business now for nearly 5 weeks. So it's gone really, really, really quick. And I've literally followed, I've still got a few things to do, unfortunately, but I've pretty much followed every single thing that Danny's told me to do. And I've recently sponsored my first consultant as well. So I'm catching up with her tomorrow to do exactly the same thing. So we're going through step by step what she needs to do to hopefully get her on the right track. So yeah, so it works, and it's easy to follow. So my training is on the Aromassentials range. Absolutely fantastic, really, really lovely, which I'm sure everyone knows in a minute. We've got 2 ranges. So we've got the Awaken range and the Unwind range. So quite self-explanatory. The Awaken range is generally what people would use in the morning to get them ready for their day ahead, and to revitalise, help them sort of aid their sluggish, aid circulation, and to wake them up and get them ready for everything that's going on. So I don't know if you've got your samples, Danny.
Keep talking and I'll go and get them.
Okie dokie. So there's bath and shower ranges in both ranges. So the bath and shower gel for the Awaken range aids joy and contentment, and basically fills you with vitality and life. There's 2 key notes, one of them being lemon, which aids the vitality, that's where that all comes from, and coriander, which is the happiness side of things. But like I've already said, it really helps aid sluggish and circulation, and basically wakes us up when we're tired, helps to revive us and stimulate us. So really good for people that are not good with mornings at all. So quite, again, bath and shower gel, suitable for most delicate of skins, and to use it, put on a sponge or use your hand, just rub into your skin, foam up, and it will leave you feeling really refreshed. The next one is the sea salt scrub. Smells absolutely amazing. I've used it a couple of times now, and basically it's amazing. It makes you feel really, really great. It's good for dry, oily skin, and it protects against dehydration. Basically, it comes with a small scoop and a mix of salt and oil. Mix them together and use after you've had the shower. Now, on the actual tub that you can see Danny's got there, it does say to use in the shower. But one of the SoundClouds that I was listening to, I think it was a Sue Alexander one, she recommended you use it afterwards. So mix the oil and the salt together, rub it into your body, and then wrap yourself in a towel and just leave it for 5 or 10 minutes to soak in. Because of the salt, you might think, oh, actually, no, that's not going to soak in, but it really does, and it feels absolutely amazing. So, good tip: put it on after the shower, wrap yourself in a towel, and just leave it to soak in. Really, really great.
I've just realised I held the wrong one up. It's this one. It's the orange one, isn't it?
The Awaken, sorry, yes.
Yeah. There's the Awaken range. It is amazing. It's absolutely it's a top buy from me from now on.
The ingredients on that is the Krebsiner seed oil. It's biodegradable and it's a natural substitute for mineral oil, which obviously none of our products have. The seed oil is rich in omega-9 and it's deeply nourishing, leaving the skin feeling silky soft. The sea salt and avocado oil, it nourishes the skin, has an antiviral and antifungal effect on the skin. It's really protecting and nourishing. Really good as well if you've got callous feet, so you can rub it on your feet. So that's really helpful. And literally all you need is 1 to 2 scoops, scrub it onto your body, protect, wrap yourself up and let it soak in. Absolutely amazing. Followed then by the body lotion. So again, after you've done all of that, apply after a shower and basically due to the ingredients, it's no normal body lotion. So it's absolutely great for people with poor circulation. It's got the horse chestnut extract and helps venous supply, helps circulation and lower leg pain. So really, do you need to rinse it off? The sea salt scrub, no, you don't need to rinse it off. You can literally leave it on and it will soak in. I've used it twice, like I say, both times, absolutely fine, doesn't need to be rinsed. So body lotion, back to that, sorry. Great for air hostesses who work at high altitudes or for the elderly who've got really poor circulation. So if anyone does those kind of jobs, or if you've got elderly relatives, then recommend this. It would be great for them. It's also really useful for people who've got dry, itchy skin as well. You can use it obviously on your hands and your body, and it's also good for quite flaky skin. It stabilizes the pH of your skin, so if your skin's too oily or you have problems with spotty backs or poor circulation, this area, it basically helps ease congestion, and it will really help. So it also acts as an anti-inflammatory, so helps to calm and soothe the skin. So that's that one. Next is the rejuvenating body mist. So this is a spray.
This is it, in case anyone wants to see.
Just spray it into the atmosphere. Again, absolutely amazing.
Oh, it smells lovely.
It enlivens and refreshes the system. So it's great to use in the morning. Again, it's antibacterial and antiviral, so you can use it on the face and the body.
I'm not going to be able to go to sleep now.
It's also really useful to spray in the car. So if someone's got a bit of a drive to work and they're feeling a bit sluggish and like, oh, really not ready for today, spray it in the atmosphere, spray it in your car, and you'll be like buzzing when you get to work. Absolutely amazing. And it makes your car smell nice as well. So it can also purify your air at home, your bed linen, your clothes, so you can spray it all onto that, and it's great. And you can use it on wounds as well. It will stop the bleeding. So for men, if they struggle with cutting themselves after shaving, it's really useful, and also good for burns and bites because of the antibacterial in it. Also good for mosquito bites, so it's good healing as an anti-pesticide. So spray it into the atmosphere, wakes you up. Also good if you've got to go back to the office at night. So if anyone has a job where they probably need to go back and just need something to give them that extra boost, then give yourself a spray of this rejuvenating mist and you're ready to go. So that's the Awaken range, and you can use this in conjunction with any other products as you can for most of. Fantastic, Danny, looking great. So you can use it with anything else. Now on to the Unwind range.
This is
So
the
again,
Unwind range.
pretty similar range of products as the Awaken range. So starting with the bath and shower gel, it's got chamomile for calmness and ylang ylang for relaxation. So really, really great. Literally apply to a flannel or onto your skin. It's really soothing and really, really great if you've had a stressful day. Other essential oil is Melissa, which I know Emma Lee spoke about earlier in her training. But that's really great for anxiety and brings about peace. So can also be used in the morning as well. So that's that one. It just wakes you up if you're feeling stressed and worried. The bath salts, that's the next one. Put 1 to 2 scoops into running hot water and basically relax. Helps to remineralize and stabilize the pH of your skin, and can also be used for a foot soak for pedicures and also a hand soak. So it contains sea salt and sodium bicarbonate and supports the uptake of microminerals in the body and basically helps stop the skin losing its minerals whilst you're lying and relaxing in the bath. And basically just helps your skin feel plump and moisturised. The Moroccan chamomile helps release tension and it just gives you that happy smell. So again, really, really great. Every time you smell the Unwind collection, it just basically makes you feel happy and releasing of the tension. Then next is the body lotion. So body lotion, again, can be used on face, hands, body, and just feels great at the end of the day. So once you've had a stressful day, just place this on and just makes your body feel de-stressed. It's really hydrating and relaxing. And it's great for people that have got eczema, dermatitis, and psoriasis. So it's really good for sensitive skin. It's got a rose extract, which helps to uplift when emotional, stressed, angry, and great for PMT. So basically giving you a restful sleep. Next is the massage oil. So it's basically the ultimate luxury blend to unwind your senses at the end of the day. Perfect as an antidepressant and an aphrodisiac. It soothes, relaxes muscles. Very strong carrier oils to get everything into your body. Literally just need a very, very small amount and it goes a long way as majority of our products.
This is the massage oil. It's lovely.
Literally, like I just said, you need a small amount, so a couple of drops. It's very concentrated and leaves your skin feeling really, really silky without blocking it. It's got passion fruit in that helps to plump and soften the skin. And just massage it into the body evenly and you'll feel great. It's also quite good. So a lot of these products have multi-uses. So this product's also great for you or your children if they've got tummy ache or backache, and literally just rub it in a clockwise direction and it should help and comfort them slightly. Also rub it into your scalp to aid your sleep if you just want a bit of your own head massage. It also conditions the hair. So leave it in. Go to sleep and then just wash it out the next day. You can use on your face under all the Arbonne face creams as well, which is really quite useful, and it's great for those that do yoga. Just add it to your burner and the smells will be amazing. In this range there's also the rejuvenating body mist. So if you're feeling stressed, same kind of thing, but obviously the opposite to the Awaken range. So if you're feeling stressed, it will help to relieve panic attacks. It will help you relax and aid sleep problems. So if anyone normally suffers with sleep problems, just give this a bit of a spray, put it onto your pillow, spray into the atmosphere, and it should really relax you and get you ready for a good night's sleep. Let's have a look. You can inhale it from the palm of your hands, or like I say, just spray it into the atmosphere. Great response from the body, great for hot flushes and night dreams, so really quite useful. It's got clover oil, which helps so many different things. It's a great essential oil. It eases aches and pains, and it's also quite useful and good for migraines. So it's got masses and masses of different uses. It's rich in vitamins B, A, C, and E. It's an antioxidant, incredible support for our immune system. So great for use at the end of the day, aids body repair after a really busy day. So that's the Aromassentials range. Hope that was good. Thank you.
Good at explaining the Aromassentials, and it's a really great way to talk to your clients as well, because your clients will love all the benefits to everything Hayley and really getting great at understanding the Aromassentials, because you'll find you'll be able to help a lot of people with those two different ranges. They're kind of one of the ranges that we have is underutilized. It is an amazing range that will help a lot of people in a lot of different ways, but we don't use it as much. I don't know the answer to the chemotherapy question that's just come up. I cannot see a reason why not, but it'd be good if we check that and didn't just
yeah, I'm not sure. It didn't come up in any of the training that I listened to, so I'm not sure.
We can get that checked out and find out. But thank you so much, Hayley. I hope you've all enjoyed tonight, going through the top 10 things to do and a bit about the Aromassentials. I really hope that's helped a lot of you with your businesses for this week. Go out there, go and sell those Aromassentials, because you will be thanked so much by your clients and clients to be. Go and sponsor some people and get them set up for success. Go through that top 10 to do document and just have a fantastic, amazing week, everybody. And I'll see you next Sunday for our multi-region training. So thank you, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day again.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.